Hello and welcome to another dev stream recap. Today's stream was in light of the new season that is coming tomorrow, or today depending on when you watch this video. You may have seen some of the new Vigor Explain videos already with hints at all the things that are coming in season 21. And there is quite some stuff that is coming, so let's get started. The new battle pass, of course, same as always, 50 levels and it pays itself back in crowns. Unfortunately, they did not reduce the experience required to complete it, even though a lot of people have been complaining about this for over 3 seasons now. The experience requirements are just too high, but the team seems to refuse to take action on it. They are saying that they forward the complaints and will talk about it with the rest of the team, but if it takes them 9 months just to take action on something like this, it's probably because they don't want to. The new big thing that's going to piss off a lot of people is the charity hub, which will be replacing the current food donation. Now you will be able to donate every kind of resource you have in return for gratitude points, and depending on your weekly points you will get a single crate. On one hand, it's an improvement that you can donate more resource size, but it's a downgrade because you only get a single crate now. The amount of points needed for a single crate is also very high. Knowing that we used to get 5 crates for 10k food, you will now need to donate a lot more just to get a single crate. The silver lining here is that they made a new kind of crate which now holds the top tier, and that crate will have an increased chance of giving a blueprint. However, I'm not sure if new players will be obtaining this crate every week. It would be a nice idea if they added this crate to the airdrop. New feature that is being introduced is the bleeding mechanic, something that a lot of people have been asking for since the release of the bear traps, and finally we are getting it. Bleed will be a status effect like radiation and hypothermia, and stepping on a bear trap will make your health go down until the effect is over. It seems to do quite some damage. Multiple bear traps will stack up to 3 times, making the declining health go faster. The only way to stop the bleed is by using a bandage. Other healing items will not stop the bleeding. It's a good new feature that opens the door to a lot more improvements to the game. Bleed will be applied by bear traps, crossbow shots and knives. I personally would not mind seeing this on a grenade, as shrapnel can also cause bleeding, but grenades finally seem to be working correct, so let's not touch those for the time being. Another extra or new thing is the inventory weight. You may have noticed already that a full inventory will drain your stamina a lot faster, or having too many weapons will make you heavy. And now there will be a working indicator in our inventory user interface that will show us how heavy we are and what penalty threshold we reach. No details were given about what weight counts the most, so we'll have to work that out ourselves. But again, it opens up the door to a lot more tweaking of the weapons and the ammos and the consumables. So this is a small step, but it is open for larger improvements. For examples of both the bleed mechanic and the weight mechanic, check out DJ Spencer, his video on the preview build. Season 21 will also have a few much needed bug fixes, such as bullets not registering, the taiga making whole games crash, the weird consumable pose. They should all be fixed. The sound bug, however, is not going to be fixed, which is a big disappointment here, but I hope they find the root of this problem quickly. Another small feature that was lost with the weapons rework is coming back, and that is crosshairs for sniper rifles. However, it's only going to be for the unscoped rifles like the Mosin. Also, an old bug has made its comeback in the form of an actual feature, and that is the randomly locked exits with variable resources needed to unlock them. Sounds a bit complicated, but it basically just means that exits will now have a chance of being locked when previously they were open, and the type of resource that you need to unlock them will also change from game to game. Check out DJ Spencer, his video also on that for more information. And another big thing that has been mentioned in one of the YouTube shorts was crossplay between consoles. However, that will not yet be a thing when the season starts. There are still some technical issues on that and it's being delayed. Window for implementation of this is still in season 21, but it will most likely be somewhere in the early 2025, with PC being added to the crossplay after that. And with this stream also came some very sad news. The Vigor team has announced that they will no longer be able to provide support for the Switch version of Vigor in 2025. An exact date of when Vigor on Switch is ending has not yet been revealed, but they will not be able to purchase stuff anymore in the in-game store in Season 21 already. I'm not sure if that is purely on crowns or if it also means outfits and weapons plans, But this is a very sad moment for the small Vigor community. Unfortunately, it has not been a secret that the Switch is becoming a bit of an outdated console, and even other games are struggling to release new games on the Nintendo Switch. I think the devs have held off on this decision for as long as they could, but we cannot blame them for this. Hopefully the game will be able to continue on its own, however, I think the player base will most likely decrease very quickly, leaving the matchmakings empty. I just want to say thank you to all the Switch players. As an Xbox player, it has been a privilege to play against some of you, and it is a real shame to lose you all, just as we are finally this close to full crossplay. And with that, I think I covered everything that I know for Season 21. I hope this will be a bug-free season that we can all enjoy. Last thing I have to share before I forget is that both Xbox and PlayStation will be getting a free pack this season with Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Vigor news. Bye!